best mobile casino is here, Yadana City.
So, whatever you need, I got it. Well, with drugs and crime at an all-time high, our streets look like a third world nation. Every neighborhood and corner has been infested with bad people who will do anything to take what they want, forcing law-abiding, good-hearted citizens to live in fear every day. As your district attorney, I have worked tirelessly to clean up our streets, and I promise I will continue to do so if re-elected this November. Because we all deserve better if we follow the law. I'm Glenn Gary, and I approve this message. Get away!
I'm the luckiest guy around. Truly a dream come true. We're actually expecting, so it's a bit of a rush to the altar before she pops.
What are you expecting?
A baby. She actually proposed to me with the pregnancy test. Both at the same time. It was my whole life changed in one moment.
Speaking of, we have a pretty busy day ahead, so if we could just...
There's this thing about her eyes. They're just so welcoming.
Could we
Whose
go back
eyes should the baby have? Hers, right?
Right.
Or the best eyes.
Also, it's your sister's big birthday.
Oh, no, I don't have a sister.
Well, sister-in-law. My sister. It's his sister-in-law, my sister's birthday. So
it is?
That, yeah. I told you. You were eating corn, or I don't remember what happened.
Yeah, corn's loud.
Of course. This will only take a moment of your time. Now, you see, we have many different plans, all great value, but the Platinum is the most popular and most comprehensive. Oh, no. Allow me.
Oh, thank you.
They ever eat each other?
Sorry?
Seems like they would, being cooped up and all.
They would never eat each other.
Not unless you gave them a reason to. In which case, you would be covered under our Tails and Scales plan should you elect it. You're the breadwinner here, correct?
But I don't know what that matters.
You're young, you're newly married. Mazel tov, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
But while it might feel like you have your whole lives ahead of you, the reality is, you don't. And what are you going to do when he's gone, Mark? You have to survive somehow.
I think I can handle... Excuse me. The cups are up and to the right.
Imagine this scenario. You wake up one morning, you roll over to give your lovely husband a kiss. Same as you always do, but this time, that kiss lands on ice-cold cheeks. Or, you're leaving work for the night, you're walking through the dark parking lot. You've just been shot in the stomach by some druggy lowlife looking to score their next high, leaving you to bleed out and die. Now Mark's all alone, left to grow old all by himself. Nobody to take care of him, and nobody left to feed him.
Tea bags?
Oh, yeah, third drawer on the left.
I have zero skills, just to be honest.
Thank you for being honest.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to figure something out. There's nothing that you're good at, so we should probably protect you just in
Now,
case.
as I was saying, we have 3 levels of life insurance, but only the Platinum plan covers everything from normal death to accidental suicide, even mysterious disappearance. Now, the most important thing in life is that we protect the ones we love.
But we cannot do that unless we take care of ourselves first.
We'll go with the platinum package.
Ah! Fantastic!
Hey, so as you know, Carrie's due in a few months. You know that. We've been doing a lot of planning for the baby, which has been pretty intense. We're arguing about the baby room, and she wants gender-neutral colors. I want gender-inclusive colors, which is just silly because colors can't have a gender. They're not having sex with each other, unless you count when colors mix and make another color, like blue and yellow make green. When in that case, then blue's dad, yellow's mom, obviously, but... What I'm trying to say is, Sonny, will you be my kid's godfather?
Godfather?
It's really just a title to show how important you are to me.
I don't even know the kid. You're asking me to what?
I mean, you and Carrie are the closest thing I ever had to family.
You know what? We're coworkers. That's all. Let's just put a pin in it, okay?
Yeah? Great. Put all the pins you need. I'll send you an email. I'll remind you tomorrow.
Oh, it's the Redcoats. I hope you paid for those burgers because that BMW does not run on free meals.
Show them the receipts. Listen, we'd love to stay and chat, Pops, but we really need to get back to work.
Ah, yes. The high-stakes world of insurance sales. How's all that going, anyway?
Great, actually. We hold the best sales record in the office.
So how are you the best if we are tied for first place?
I think you're missing the point here.
It seems to me you're saying that there are 2 of you in first place. That's what he's saying. Right, Nathan?
It's Noah.
What?
Yes, we're partners.
What I'm saying is I think most parents would be proud.
Proud of what? Your 5-figure salary and your split commission? I would be ashamed to admit that I made that little of money. But clearly, bringing shame to your family's reputation doesn't seem to bother you all that much, does it, son?
Come on, Noah.
So sad.
Bye, Mr. Reddy. This was awesome. I never had a dad, so...
Noah, chop!
Sorry.
Just move around him. Just push past him.
Go right.
Oh my God, where would you like to go, son?
Sorry.
Thanks for eating it, faithful cow. Your business is sacred to us.
Hey, Lucas. Bill?
It's been 6 months since he went missing. Everyone, including the police, are telling me to accept that my husband's dead. And I have. Hell, we had a service for him last week.
Look, we have a system here, ma'am, and it's our job to maintain it. Everything is processed thoroughly and fairly, your claim included.
What does that mean exactly?
It means that in the eyes of insurance, your husband is still alive.
Hey, that's kind of exciting, right?
Sure, except for the fact that he's not still alive.
Well, you can't prove that.
Prove it?
People try to cheat the system, so it's our job to be vigilant in this situation. But if your husband is actually missing, then we can only assume that's all there is to it.
And until he's proven dead, his breathing ceased, his mind unable to ponder the questions of the life he's no longer living, then we can't pay out his life insurance policy.
See, had you elected the platinum plan, this wouldn't have even been an issue.
There's a silver lining, though.
Your husband might actually be dead, and if his body is recovered, then your claim will be rewarded.
So I could still get that money.
So long as you continue to pay out the policy.
Hi, I'm Paula Cast, and at Cast Insurance, we understand the importance of family, which is why we're here to provide peace of mind. Peace of mind that it's not the end of the world when your son wrecks the family van. Peace of mind that mom is still mom, even when she has her identity stolen. Peace of mind that despite your dad's pre-existing condition, we will still cover that open heart surgery.
Dad, what's wrong? Dad, are you okay?
Don't worry. They have Cast Insurance, where your life is our life.
Dad, wake up. Don't you dare leave me. Dad, wake up.
Okay, one more expense that I have a question about, and this is big. A $100,000 deposit to yacht brokers.
Uh-huh.
So you confirm that expense then?
Yeah, it's a business expense.
Is it? Because I'm not so sure I can do much more to cook these numbers, Paula. It would be one thing if we were just dipping into reserves.
Brent, I'm a CEO. CEOs have boats. End of discussion.
Please, don't...
Oh, don't worry. I'll make it work on my end. Just make it work on yours. Jesus Christ. Fuck almighty.
Okay, we just talked about this. I plan on splitting commission my whole career. I'm not settling. Why do you say that? That's not what I'm doing. I'm making something else.
Sonny.
Paula.
Noah?
Hey, not sure if you saw my request for paternity leave.
I didn't realize you were the one giving birth.
Trust me, if I could, I would give birth. It's been a true blessing. Okay, so I guess I'll check back with you in a few weeks because Carrie's really about to pop in.
Yeah, okay.
I'd like to know before
Look,
the
I gotta
baby
go.
gets
All right.
here.
I'll do better and be better. Okay, bye, Pop.
It's a really crucial time.
Some clients just talk your ear off.
Meet me in my office. Now.
Yeah.
Have you ever had a $200 cup of sake before?
You know, I can't say I have.
I'd like to propose a toast to Sonny. A toast to my future VP of sales.
Paula, that's fantastic. You're making a great decision. Cheers.
Don't drink it. Spit it back in the cup, all of it. Wipe it off your fingers, put it in the cup. I am simply saying that you could be my future VP of sales. That's it.
Sure, and could be means highly probable.
Perhaps, but you need to get your sales numbers up. Let me be clear, Sonny. I don't need you just to give me more. I need you to give me everything you've got. Your sales need to double this quarter.
Double? Paula, that's not possible.
Well, perhaps Noah would think it's possible.
For the first time, I have everything I could possibly need with my family and friends like Sonny by my side.
Whoa, okay. Hey, all I meant was double's not possible with Noah weighing me down.
I look in the mirror and I still see that boy from Claremont. Sure. Bouncing around from foster home to foster home.
Yeah.
Of course. And People like Noah, they don't seem to have that gusto it takes to really excel in the world.
I kept hope alive, and I always kept love in my heart.
Well, people like us, we're sharks, and we will do whatever it takes to survive.
Absolutely. You know what, Paula? I've always felt that we're on the same level.
My goodness. This is me laughing for genuine. You think we're on the same level. I'm your boss, and I'm also a great white. I could chew you up and spit you out as if it's nothing at all. I could give you the world's rarest, most exquisite cup of sake, and then I could take it away from you. So unless you get your sales numbers where I need them to be, I may have to rethink your employment here at Cast altogether. And don't think for a second that your tarnished reputation won't follow you wherever you go. Without me, you're just another nobody with nothing to show for it. Understand? Great. Now get out there and sell the people what they need. Wendy, tell me, have you ever had a $200 cup of sake before?
I already have life insurance. I just don't see why I would need accidental death insurance on top of it.
As I mentioned earlier, they're just not the same thing. You know, why don't we just go ahead and get you set up with the basic package? Just for starters, you can always upgrade.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I'm just not interested.
It's not a problem because you can cancel at any time.
I think I'll cancel now.
What Sonny means to say is, we can't help you if you don't let us. Noah, let's walk away now, okay? We don't have time for this.
I'm sorry if I offended you.
Not at all, Mrs. Kennedy. You have a good rest of your day now. Hey, is everything cool?
No, we needed that sale.
No stress, we'll get the next one. Besides, our numbers are impeccable.
No, they're not. And even if they were, that's still not good enough.
Hey, we're on the same team, bud.
I don't need you on my team, okay? I just need you to step it up. You're not the only one with family pressure. Come on, man. You gotta watch where you're going. You came out of nowhere.
Sorry.
What? I can't hear you.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, sorry doesn't fix my bumper, does it?
Are you hurt, sir? Try not to overexert your spine, but if you can reach your insurance information, we can work this out, no problem. Hey! You awake in there? I need your insurance info! I don't have insurance. Really? No insurance? If you don't have insurance, we can help you with that. Hey! Hey! What the hell are you doing? Sir! Come back here! Sir, we sell insurance! Hey, you can't just hit guns like that! Sir, we're just trying to help!
Hey, listen, I'm not mad, and you're not in trouble. I just need your insurance information.
I told you I
You don't have insurance, which is why I'm willing to forget about the accident if I can just have a minute of your time to discuss your options.
You see, today's your lucky day because we could set you up with a custom package with rates as low as $10 a month.
In fact, if you're interested, we don't just have auto plans, we can also set you up with home, life, and health insurance.
Bottom line, you have your best interest in mind. Because the cash insurance, your life is our life.
You don't need. I promise, this will be a lot quicker than calling the police.
Ah, thanks. That was fast. Beautiful home you have here.
Yeah, but you know, with an older home like this, really should consider homeowners. And to be clear, flood isn't covered under homeowners, so with the climate changing at this rate, you really can't be too safe.
You would be shocked at how little water it takes to destroy a home's foundation. Even a minor leak can do real damage.
Yeah, you know what? In fact, let's go take a look at that basement.
No.
You have a lot of older pets in here?
Pets are part of the family too, and you want to make sure you protect them.
Which is covered under our paws and claws package. The basement's gotta be around here somewhere, right? You really have this place on lockdown.
Privacy is important, which is why we offer identity theft protection.
Yeah, you never can be too safe.
You need to leave now.
Aha! Here we go.
Thank you.
Well, well, we have guests, I see.
It was a mistake. They're not like the others.
That's no matter, sweetie. They're under our roof now. We mustn't treat them any differently than the others. After all, there is an order in this house, and we must do all we can to maintain it.
About a 5 foot.
Oh, okay. Now you see, a basement with exposed piping is always a nightmare when it comes to flooding.
We're talking thousands of dollars of damage here.
You need to listen.
Oh no.
What? Oh my.
This is a huge problem. Catastrophic even. I mean, this bathroom may as well be a hydrogen bomb.
Bathrooms are the leading culprit when it comes to water damage.
Hey, have you heard the one about the two hydrogens who walked into a bar?
No, thank you.
Oh no, you're going to want to hear this one.
They got so drunk, they needed some oxygen. Get it? Two hydrogens and oxygen.
It's a water joke. But water is no joke. So let's get you... I'm sorry, I don't think we got your name.
Lucas.
Lucas, I'm Noah. Nice to formally meet you. This is Sonny, my best friend.
Coworker.
Coworker turned best friend.
Not really relevant right now.
Just so he understands our dynamic, now you know.
Yeah. So how about we take this conversation upstairs before Mount Vesuvius blows?
That's not what Grandma wants.
You live with your grandma? Does she have life insurance? Because I know it's a tough thing to think about, but it's something we all need to plan for, and I'm sure Grandma would understand.
We can explain everything to her in full.
She's in her room.
So go get her.
I'm not allowed in her room.
Okay, well then she's gonna have to come down here because, after all, life insurance is something for her to decide.
Enough! I'm sorry. Her grandma will not speak to you.
Not a problem. Just the auto and flood then. I'm gonna go get that paperwork and I'll be right back.
Must be nice to live with Grandma.
What the?
You need a key.
Hey, look, you need to unlock the door so we can finalize your policy.
We can't help you if you don't let us.
No one can help you now.
Exactly. Wait, what?
Sir, we're trying to offer you a way out of this situation.
There's no way out. And I'm not buying your insurance.
What is it with the people in this neighborhood? Huh? None of you can see value when it's right in front of you?
Honey, cool.
No, you know what? I'm not cooling it. Okay? Because this guy hits my car, tries to run off, and then he doesn't have the decency to buy insurance from me. Well, then you will be hearing from my lawyers. Okay? Give me those keys.
Let go of them.
You know what? Fuck you. Let us the fuck out.
Hey, maybe there's a better way to handle this.
Yeah, there is.
Hey, you're gonna break his arm.
You're making a big mistake. Sir, please, we're on your side. You don't have to buy the insurance, do you? You motherfucker.
I'm sorry.
We offer other plans. You're messing with the wrong guy.
We're sorry.
You are messing with the wrong guy.
Are they contained? Well, do what you must to get them fully settled in.
Yes, ma'am.
And Lucas, please fix your shirt. We don't want someone thinking that you're some kind of lowlife.
You gonna just stand there? Come on!
I have weak bones, you know that.
Okay, hey, listen, you need to...
Jeez. Empty your pockets.
That's what you want? Cash, huh?
Jackets.
Oh, fuck you.
Grandma has an order to maintain. The sooner you accept that, the more comfortable you'll be. It's nothing personal.
Yeah, well, it feels kind of personal, asshole!
You're distant, Lucas.
Shouldn't be doing this to them. They're not bad people.
Don't concern yourself with who they may or may not be. All that matters is our survival.
But the code.
The code is what we make it, Lucas. It's merely meant to ensure our prosperity, just as it did for my parents when they ran this house, and their parents before them.
Doesn't feel right, Grandma.
A person guided by feelings is a person too weak to survive. Your mother was too weak to survive. Come, my dear.
You need to eat.
This is worse than the time I dropped my phone in the toilet before a flight. I was so nervous that I wouldn't be able to keep in touch with Carrie that I left the airport and rushed all the way home because I didn't want her to think I was maybe raped or murdered.
I swear, if this lunatic gets me fired, I will kill him.
Yeah, I don't know if we should call him a lunatic.
Sure, psychopath is more fitting.
Yeah, well, we're all a product of our environment, and we don't know what he's been through.
What he's been through? We're locked in his fucking basement, Noah.
Point is, no one's crazy for no reason.
Local insurance salesmen who were reported missing 1 week ago today are tragically found dead in what appears to be a grisly double homicide, sparking District Attorney Glenn Gary to call for an emergency press conference to address the recent string of criminal activity.
Crime is out of control in this city. I'm gonna stop and frisk you. Grow up! Anger is what runs the world. I want you to go tell all those who have lost family members to these animals that increased policing is unnecessary.
This and more tonight at 10.
Teeth were pulled, limbs cut clean, and the rest was sent to the kiln.
Left with nothing to identify them other than what was in their wallets.
My sources at PD estimate the remains have been laying out there for at least a week.
Tragic. Well, we can't slow down just because those two couldn't take care of themselves. Let's have Wendy push forward on their leads.
We don't have a Wendy here.
Her, right there, Wendy.
That's Diane.
What difference does it make what her name is? Let's just have her pick up the slack.
Wendy!
Most parents would be proud.
Proud of what?
Thank you for calling Cast Insurance. So I may better assist your call, please tell me why you are calling today.
Open a claim.
Your wait time is 12 hours.
Oh, good. My meat. Thank you, Martin.
Ugh. Ugh. Thank you.
Sleep well.
It's a little bright.
Sorry.
You ever make a blanket campfire?
I've only ever used light and kerosene to burn things.
No. Here, give me the flashlight. It's okay. Sit down. It's okay. See, it's like a campfire, only you can't roast marshmallows. Know any good ghost stories?
I only know one story.
Let's hear it. Only if you want.
There was once a girl. She could have been anything she wanted to be in this world, but she chose to throw it all away. She chose a life of sin and deceit, spending her time on the streets with lowlifes and vagrants, indulging the worst within herself because she was too weak to live a life of honor and dignity. Then one day she got pregnant. With no one to turn to and no certainty of who the father was, she became frightened. She moved back in with her mother and tried to clean up her act. But her cowardice and selfishness were too strong. And one night, she put her son in his crib and kissed him goodnight. She walked down to the basement with a shotgun in hand. She put an end to her misery. The end. My grandma tells me that story all the time. It's about my mom.
Wow. For what it's worth, I don't have any memory of my parents either.
How'd you lose them?
They were a couple of teenagers who couldn't afford the extra mouth to feed, so they dropped me on the doorstep of an orphanage and never looked back.
Sorry. Is that your mother?
No, it's my fiance, Carrie. She's pregnant. I'm gonna be a father. I'm gonna have the family that you and I never got to have.
You're lucky.
I know, and I'm so grateful every day. I need to get back to my family.
It's not up to me.
Then who? Grandma?
I should go.
Lucas, wait. Lucas, please.
Lucas, what are you still doing here? I thought you'd be gone by now.
I'm going now.
Oh, don't forget your gloves. There's a little nip in here tonight.
What do you need? All right, dude. I don't have all day. I have a family to feed. Are you all right in there? Sorry.
What happened last night, Lucas?
No one was there.
There's always someone there. That is how this works. Look at me when I'm talking to you. If you can't do the simplest task, then maybe you don't deserve to live in my house and eat my food. Maybe I don't. Worthless boy. How dare you waste this? Open your mouth. Come on. Open it, or I will open it for you. Chew.
Here at Cast Insurance, we understand that life is priceless. But life insurance, well, that can be as low as $10 a month. Because at Cast Insurance, your life is our life.
I talked to him last night.
You what?
Yeah, we were asleep. He came down here and gave us these pillows and blankets, and he looked alone, so showed him how to make a blanket campfire, you know, like when you were kids, and he opened up to me, you know. He told me this messed up story about this lady drug addict who turned out to be his mom. He doesn't even know who his dad is. It's crazy. It's not as crazy as my story, because he still has a grandma and lived in this nice house, but it was messed up. His face was so still, but his eyes had all the emotion in it. It was amazing. Maybe he'll tell you the story tonight. It's incredible. And then he told me that his mom blew her brains out in this basement with a shotgun. And I knew there was something weird about this basement. Then he showed me a picture of her, and I showed him a picture of Carrie, and you know how people react to Carrie. He really connected with her. And then I told him that she was pregnant, and I don't think he's going to hurt us. He's a good guy. He just needs to know we're on his side.
I think he's gonna kill us both if we don't kill him first.
We can't abandon hope.
What hope, Noah? If we want to survive, then we have to earn it at any cost. We have to be ruthless and unforgiving. Because nothing, and I mean nothing, is accomplished through hope.
I just don't believe that was my Noah. It couldn't have been. And I refuse to give up hope.
Carrie, sweetie, I truly commend your strength during this time. There.
Thank you, Paula.
Of course. And all of us are keeping hope alive here, too, so you're not alone. And just so we're on the same page, keeping hope alive means we have to maintain Noah as a missing person.
Oh, I totally understand. I have no interest in his life insurance policy. I want him back.
Great. Can we get that in writing? Just going to send you to Wendy in legal.
Okay.
Thank you. Carrie, we'll be in touch while things develop. Okay, bye, sweetie. That way.
Excuse me, sir, you can't come in here.
Can I help you?
This is Cast Insurance, is it not?
According to all the signs, yes.
Then yes, you can help me, Miss Cast. And you can start by opening up a claim for Sonny's life insurance.
Ah, you must be Mr. Reddy. You know, you could have called to open a claim. We have several representatives standing by.
Ah, if only you made it that easy. Perhaps if your employees didn't go missing on the job, I would have been able to get through.
What happened to Sonny was tragic, and I can assure you we have
No.
tried...
Let me assure you, Miss Cast, I will stop at nothing until you pay out my son's life policy. And if you don't, you can expect to hear from my lawyers.
Well, may we all move on as quickly as you have, Mr. Reddy.
You're messing with the wrong guy. You're all messing with the wrong guy!
Back to
I am the wrong guy!
Back to work! What about your IRS insider? I thought the whole point was so that we had protection in place.
It's not an audit I'm worried about. Our claim reserves are almost completely dried up.
Brent.
Paula, it's just a boat.
What did you just say to me? That motherfucker thinks that he can come in here, my place of business, and extort me?
Who are we talking about exactly?
Sonny's dad. He wants to collect on his life policy. In full.
I don't think that qualifies as extortion.
We need to gain leverage, otherwise we are completely fucked.
I'm sorry, am I missing something here?
Okay, you two. Listen to me, and listen very carefully. We don't pay out on big claims because we don't have policies to pay them through.
See, you're collecting premiums as pure profit.
Paula, that's... You're committing fraud.
No, we are committing fraud. You two have been enforcing company practices for years. Therefore, we don't want to go to jail, so we have to continue to work together. Does this make sense to you? Do you understand?
What do you need us to do?
Thank you. I need you to do some real detective work. Get dirt on Mr. Reddy. See what he's been up to. See if you can find anything that he's hiding.
We'll get right on it.
Good. Oh, and one more thing. Nobody will believe you over me. Just something to think about.
Lucas. Come. Come sit next to Grandma. I have something that I think you've been looking for. Bet you thought you lost it. I gave you this photograph because I wanted you to know that your mother, that she abandoned us. She didn't want you. I am the only person who has ever taken care of you. I'm the only person who has ever accepted you. I think you're old enough now to accept that and move on. Oh, how about a piece of pie, hmm? Oh, I know. Never dessert before dinner. I think we can bend the rules just this once. Mwah!
You don't need to be afraid of her, Lucas. You're not alone. Sonny and I are on your side. We can work together. And the most important thing is, we can't abandon hope.
Hope. Okay.
Okay, you're gonna let us out?
It won't be easy. There are cameras everywhere.
So we'll need a distraction.
You have to put in a code to unlock the door. And then you only have a few moments to escape before she makes it downstairs.
We'll move quickly. But what about you?
I'll be fine.
What's the code?
The code is 2, 3, 7.
I just have to say,
how incredibly brave this is of you. I can't imagine what it's like to stand up to your grandma. I never had a grandma. Never had a dad or a mom or brother or sister. I didn't even have a friend until I met Sonny. And now you? Things are gonna be okay.
What the fuck, Sonny? You might have just killed him. So what? I'm not trying to play sleepover the rest of my life.
Lucas. Lucas? Are you okay, Lucas? Lucas! He was gonna let us out of here peacefully. Yeah? Well, now I'm getting us out of here. I'll be right back, Lucas. Fix this. He's trapped too. We can't get out of here without him, Sonny.
We can't get out of here if you just stand there doing nothing.
Doing nothing? Are you even listening to me?
I've been listening to you for the past 10 years, Noah. All you do is talk on and on about absolutely nothing. So for once in your life, just make yourself useful.
Make myself useful? We're partners, Sonny. Best friends.
We are not best friends. We're just co-workers, you weirdo. Okay? And not for long either, because once we get out of here, I'm gonna be your fucking boss.
What are you talking about?
I'm done splitting my commission with you.
Your commission? We both earned that.
Did we? Are you sure about that? Huh. Then why am I the one getting promoted? I really wonder. Fucking baffled. Oh my God, I know why. Because you're a worker bee and I'm a leader. I'm a shark.
Where's this coming from? We've always been in this together.
Been in what together, Noah? This is life. Survival of the fittest. Just ask your shitty fucking parents.
I loved you like a brother. I had your back since day one. I asked you to be my kid's godfather, and this is how you repay me? This is your fault. You're making me do this.
Sonny, help me. Please.
Grandma? You up? Grandma? You need to unlock Who are all these people?
That's the food supply.
food. Oh my god.
Drop it.
We can work this out, okay? There's a plan for everything.
No one is allowed in Grandma's room.
Listen, I'm not gonna tell anybody about...
I told you, Lucas. It would always be us against the world. Well, don't just stand there, Lucas. Get that filthy pig out of my room. Oh, I love this piece. What a shame. A little more time to grow and he could have been a cash cow. Look away! He was not your friend. He was just useless swine. But you don't care about that, huh? You don't mind being associated with filthy lowlife. You're just like your mother. You would rather be left with nothing. Nobody by your side.
Good. My meat.
Beautiful meat. You save me so much money. Yes, you do.
It's all just been so much at once. With my dear Sonny being murdered, these bills piling up, and nobody by my side to even confide in. And I know my personal life is just that, personal. But I hope you can understand, not as a person who's a banker, but simply as a person. How difficult this time is for me. I am the right guy for this business loan. No, too much. I am the right guy for this business loan. Sir, no, sir. Don't be ingratiating, you fucking idiot. I am the right guy for this business loan. You are the right guy. Right guy. I am the right guy. I am the right guy.
So where'd they pick you up at? They got me over on 65th. Wasn't even like I was pushing weight. I swore I was done with that shit. I was just doing what I had to do to survive, you know? You
don't have to explain to me, man.
Fools like us never stood a chance.
Speak for yourself. I'm getting out of here on my own.
Shit, that's what I said the first few months.
Oh my god, get me the fuck out of here.
Quiet neighborhood, nice house, sweet car. I really don't think we're gonna find anything with this guy.
You'd be amazed the kind of fucked up shit that goes on in the suburbs.
Yeah, I grew up in the suburbs. I'm well aware.
He's probably got people locked up in there, tied up, greased up.
Yes, look, he's just a normal guy going to work. Come on, let's go. Let's go. What are you doing?
My job suggests you do the same.
Grandma says it's your time.
Hey, just thinking about this, I am up for a promotion at work, which I'm pretty proud of. If you let me out now, I could consider you as a new hire. I mean, we'd have to start you off with a base salary, but the benefits make up for that, I swear. I'm sure you want to change from all of this, Lucas. That's why you were going to let us out, right?
Enough.
Grandma doesn't care about you.
Stop it.
My dad's the same way, I mean, I have spent my whole life trying to prove my worth to him, and yet somehow he always finds a reason for why I'm not good enough. Because at the end of the day, all he cares about is his money and status.
You need to take her out.
So stop it!
This is not my version. Look, it's time to focus up, Frank. And remember, something big enough to destroy you.
All I got are a bunch of overdue bills and this invoice from straight off the block meat company. But crap, this guy's selling cheap meat.
Decline loan application for $100 grand.
That's why he's been so adamant about getting Sonny's life insurance payout. Okay, let's go.
Paula's gonna gut him.
Election day has arrived, and hours before the polls closed, we sat down with District Attorney Glenn Gary for an in-depth
Grandma.
one-on-one interview, where for the first time
He's ready.
he spoke openly about the loss of his daughter.
You can't abandon hope.
We can't abandon hope.
That's why we've never given up on seeking justice for our daughter. She was a good person, She wasn't perfect.
You've reached Agent Danica Palmer. Cast insurance. Make it quick.
She had her struggles, but she wasn't some criminal. The only reason drugs became a problem for her is because of how readily available they were, and still are. I mean, all you have to do, all anyone has to do, is walk south of 65th Street a couple of blocks, and you enter into an entirely different world filled with people who choose to live in sin and squalor. Those people destroyed my daughter. They're the ones who took her away from my family. My wife and I will never forgive them. And that is why, if I am reelected by the
What are you doing in my room?
not rest until I have
You're not.
That is exactly why you're not allowed to watch television. Rots your brain.
She's not your daughter. You're not my grandma.
I didn't know that she was pregnant when I picked her up.
Why would you lie?
I did not lie to you, Lucas. I gave you a chance at life. She was still shooting up when she was pregnant with you. I did you and the rest of the world a favor.
She could have been helped. They all could be helped.
There's no need in helping the helpless. They will only waste away what they are given because they don't have what it takes to survive. The only useful and productive thing for them to do is to give their selves to us. You must either eat or else be eaten. That's the way it's always been. That's the way it always will be. You stay right there. People tend to think that the bigger the cut of meat, the better. But what they fail to understand is all that simply matters is how the meat is cared for. You've heard, perhaps, of Kobe beef. Well, Kobe beef sets itself apart for a number of reasons. The most important being that it's treated with tenderness. To create, well, a more tender piece of meat, you have to relax the muscle, which marbles the area with a beautiful layer of fat. And then we have the low-grade meat. Meat which never really stood a chance. Nor deserved one. Enjoy cutting you up into little pieces. Let's get to it then, shall we? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a piggy by its toe. If it squeals, kill it slow. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
You need to let me out now.
You were right about her.
Just unlock the door.
I have felt trapped my entire life. A prisoner like all the others. But now I see that I only have myself to blame.
Move one more fucking inch and I will blow your head off.
It's no different out there than it is in here.
As Gary is predicted to win re-election by a landslide. His Sweep the Streets campaign ignited a firestorm.
How about your Porsche?
Which one?
The 2012 or any of them, really.
What about the jet? No. The Hummer.
Which color?
The cream and the white.
Great. We'll get a lot back for those.
I want that fucking promotion.
You're a shark.
I'm a great white.
Back to work!
What the fuck?
Yes? Hey, it's Dana.
Oh, I meant to call you. We're all clear here.
Yeah. We're not all clear over here.
This isn't part of the job! This isn't part of the job! I do files! I'm just a regular guy who loves insurance! That's all! That's all I am! I love insurance! Is that so wrong? Oh my god. I'm not a murderer! I'm just a regular guy who loves insurance! I love insurance! So what? I'm not a killer! I'm not a murderer!
You've reached Ram Ready. Leave a message at the tone.
Dad, it's Sonny. Call me. I got some great news at work today. I think you're gonna be proud.
Just clean it up.
Paula. Is everything okay?
Everything's as it should be.
Sussurramos pra nós mesmos que o sonho vai dar. Sussurramos pra nós mesmos que o sonho vai dar. Se quiser mais batida das asas. Cores, iluminação, não desiste da luta pra ganhar um beijo da flor, pois não queria a promessa da solidão. Sussurramos pra nós mesmos que o sonho vai dar. Sussurramos pra nós mesmos que o sonho vai dar. Se quiser manter a fé, não se deve parar. Mas se beber até encher, não consegue voar. Aparece um cheiro doce, o desejo me embala. Tola insatisfação, eu me rendo ao néctar, a vontade do beija-flor. Quanto mais brilha, mais queima o coração. Sussurramos pra nós mesmos que o sonho vai dar. Sussurramos pra nós mesmos que o sonho vai dar. Se quiser manter a fé, não se deve parar. Mas se beber até encher, não consegue voar. Sempre dizem que tem pouco, escondendo a abundância. O medo é uma traição. Eu procuro lá fora o que existe dentro de mim. Largo as penas do peito na absorção. Sussurramos pra nós mesmos que o sonho vai dar. Sussurramos pra nós mesmos que o sonho vai dar. Se quiser manter a fé, não se deve parar. Mas se beber até encher, não consegue voar. Sussurramos pra nós mesmos que o sonho vai dar. Sussurramos pra nós mesmos que o sonho vai dar. Se quiser manter a fé, não se deve parar. Mas se beber até encher, não consegue voar. Sussurramos pra nós mesmos que o sonho vai dar.